Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Pool Deck Project. And today is Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day. And I've been working on getting these boxes built. All I like is these in the front here. I've already got all of them built all the way to here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And so what I'm gonna do, I run into a little bit of issue with my spindles the 2x2s that I had used before. These from here to here is a little taller than the old one. So I'm gonna have to kind of fill in some gaps, or I'm gonna have to buy some more 2x2s, and I don't really want to buy that many 2x2s. These things are not cheap. I think they're like $1 a piece for the 42 inch, and I'd have to have 42 inches or buy them 8-foot ones that's all twisted up, and I don't like that either. So we're gonna make it work. Just gonna have to do a little something different, but it still look good from the outside anyway. And show you how I'm building these boxes. Basically, I start with a good straight post, and happened to be on this corner was the straightest post, and then you can kind of make all the other posts straight as you go. So I've got a little bit of lean to this side, but once I come in this way, it'll push it back, so I think it'll be fine. And so I'll show you what I got on the level here. So that's how this post wasn't straight this way to start with. Now it's pretty straight, and on this side you can see it's just a little off, but it'll get pushed back. So the problem is I need to start from a good straight post. So this one's not that straight. Let's see if this one's straight this way, and we can see that this one's straight the other way. So I can come off of this post and make this post straight, squaring it up. And see how bad this one's. I say this one's bad off. Just have to come. It's going to have to come way on out to get straight. Now, how I'm gonna straighten this side up is through the handrails going down to the post I'm gonna mount down here. We'll get everything, these posts, all straightened up and level that way. And basically, I just start at the bottom and I get a measurement, and at the bottom of the post, because I know that I can't do nothing as far as what these posts measure from here to here. This is how it's got to be. So I put the tape up against this post and I read this post. So this one's right at 43 inches. So I'll cut two by 4s, 43 inches, and 2 of them 39 inches, and that will give me the 48 inch tall. I'm putting them off the floor 6 inches. So I want them 48. So 48 minus 6 is 42, minus 3 to make up the width of these 2 by 4s is 39. So I need 2 39s and 2 43s. Okay, so once I get the tops and bottom, the sides cut, I look at the one on top, try to pick out the best one. Now you kind of want the grain, if it's running this way, you want this side to be on the top. If not, it's going to curl as it gets drier. You see this has got a little curl in it already. So this would have to be the top of this board. And so I look, and it ain't bad. It ain't bad. We'll look at this one, and this one is almost centered. So, but really, it's probably going to want to go curl on this side. And this one's got a little bit more of a knot to it. So we're going to put this one on the bottom. So this one will be the top. So we'll set it away side somewhere. Now, once I figure out which one's on the bottom, and I try to look and see which way it's going to curl, and I know it's going to curl on this side of it just by looking. It's going to curl here. So this side needs to be facing up. So I'll do the same thing with the side pieces. I can tell the curl is going to be right here, so I want it facing the post. You can see the curl in that one, so it's going to face the post. So once we get them all the way we want them, I'll go ahead and pre-drill two holes in each end of this and 3 holes down the front for the 1x4, so it don't split. All right, so I'll go ahead and put me a couple of screws, get them started. Then I'll square up one of the side pieces. I don't know if y'all can tell that square sitting there. And I'll just screw each side in, because you're not going to be able to get a screw in the bottom with it 6 inches off the deck. You got to go ahead and put them together. And also the 1x4 that'll run in between here, we'll get that put in. I got to get it cut. And once I get this U-shape built, I'll measure to double check my measure. You can always take 3 inches off for the length of this. So it'd be 40 inches what I would need for the 1x4, because it sits inside the box. But I always double check, because it may have moved a little bit. Now with the box built and the 1x4 screwed in, I screw it in on the sides and the middle on that side. And we've set it up here on these 6-inch blocks that will allow me to level it up without even worrying about it. The deck's pretty level, and since this post here was leaning and this post was straight this way, I went ahead and pulled this post back to get it set in. So it should have helped that post straighten up. It may have pushed this post back a little bit, but you know, this post was straight going this way, and now it's straight going that way. So everything kind of straightens each other up, and we'll get it straight this way with the post that's going to mount down here and go up with a handrail. And so now I'm just going to stick a couple of screws on the side, just a couple to hold it in. And then when we get our top plate on, if I have to pull, I can pull it. But it should, since it's both of them is pretty straight, I shouldn't have to pull it. And then once we get the top plate mounted, I'll come back and screw the 1x4 at the top. Now, well, I did have to pull. I had to pull this post a little bit. I think it might have pushed it over some. So this post was a lot more straighter going this way. So I didn't want to pull this post. I went ahead and lined that up, got it flush, screwed it in, pre-drilled these 3 screws, and then I pushed this one over as good as I could. Probably needed a little bit of help out here. This thing was a lot difficult to try to get pushed. And I actually pushed it forward towards the road, you know, and actually straightened it up some this way. But got everything in, got the 1x4 across the top of it there. And now just like 4 more, and I'll bring you back. All right, everybody, it's about 3 hours later. Finally got all the boxes finished, and I've also got the surround around the pool done. That took a little while because I was having to mark all these angles manually. I did find over here I'm gonna have to fill in a gap. I got a little bit of a gap right here. I'm gonna just make a little box come up and maybe one little spindle in it. And I think I cut this board off a little shorter than what I should have. I should have let it come on out even with the end of this board here, but it's really even with the edge of this post. That's how I marked it, so my fault on that. I do have an extra. If I decide I want to go back and redo that, I can. It's not no biggie. So I've run out of 2x. I've got 2 left, and that's going to do the handrails. So I need 2 more handrails and then 2 more for this box here. So I'll make another trip to the store. But I think I'm going to go ahead and start putting the spindles in. And what I'm going to do is down here on the bottom, I'm going to put a 2x2, and I'm going to do the same thing up here in the top. And then we'll just kind of split the gap with the spindles. I've got some brand new 2x2s that I'm hoping will be long enough. I won't have to fill in the little gaps here. So I'm gonna go drag them out and see what we got. All right, everybody, it is a little after 5 Saturday evening, final shot of the day, and running some issues. I didn't realize that the old railing I had up here was not the same height. But apparently it was a bunch of short. So all this 2x2 is too short. So that'll have to be replaced. And I didn't have enough new 2x2s to do all the sections. So I did end up doing the sections. I had the 2x2s. I'll show you what I did. Basically, I put a 2x2 at the bottom and a 2x2 at the top, because I knew that these were all going to be short. So some of them was longer, some of them was shorter, and some of them was too short. But so I like about 7 sections having enough 2x2s to finish it. So pretty much all the front except for that one last section down there. And so a trip back to Home Depot or Lowe's tomorrow to get some more 2x4s and some 2x2s, and we'll try to finish it up tomorrow. So until then, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.